On today's overtime win?
Yeah, it's good bounce back. Obviously, Smitty's line did an outstanding job. I think they were in on all the goals. I think they did an excellent job. A lot of guys were doing a lot of line juggling, playing around with it. Extremely proud of Robbie Baydoun to go in there and give us a big effort in net. I've said I like all of our goaltenders. They're all capable, and that shows that we're not dependent on, gives guys confidence going in if we have to do things different. A couple years ago when we won the championship, Devin Carroll we were riding him at the end of the year, and then he had an injury and we had to change goaltenders and won the championship. So it's important that we know that and that we look at our depth, and I thought tonight was a good night to look at that, and so I'm really happy with the win, really happy with the way the guys played.
There may have been a couple lulls during the game, but it seemed like you guys made more of an effort to keep that energy higher today.
Well, we were trying. I thought our second period was much better, even though I believe they scored maybe twice in the second period. But we played better, we competed better. We scored a couple times in the second period as well, made some nice plays. We still have to learn how, it's obvious we have to learn how not to panic. We have to learn how to just finish a game, just continue to play, and really it should get really controlled when the game's on the line. When you have a lead and you're playing out, it should be really controlled. Angle a guy, transition a puck, take care of it, time and space, angle a guy, transition a puck. It should open up scoring chances. So we still have to get a lot better at that. It usually comes down to our first, our F1, our D-gapping and things like that, where we just have to get better and more confident that we can do a job one-on-one. It comes down to one-on-one play. And in our system, there's so much backup support that when it gets into one-on-one play, we're just not that great at it, and we have to get a lot better, although we work on it constantly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think Smith and Bretzman and Hellenen had 3 points apiece. Just talk about their performance.
Needed it. We needed it. That's a great way for those guys to, for Smitty to end his Winter Carnival time here at Michigan Tech. We need them to keep growing and growing and growing, and then we need other guys to support. But that leadership is so vital, because that sets the tempo with expectations. There was really a competitive nature on the bench with guys. There was more so than I've seen in a while, where they wanted some expectation, they wanted better performance out of some guys. So I like that. It was. I think it was a growing game. Lake State's a good team. They're big. They compete hard. They battle. I'm certainly happy with 7 goals on the weekend as well.
Yeah, just talk about just the change in the locker room. I mean, after leaving last night and coming back and getting the win today, just talk about that change. And
we didn't get on anybody. Last night was unfortunate that we had our worst defensive effort of the year. On that, but tonight was more typical. They get a shot through. We don't get a block on a shot. They win a battle in front of the net, or else we would have won in regulation. But they certainly had their scoring chances. We had scoring chances as well. We'll see when it's all said and done who had more scoring chances. They threw more pucks on net. A lot of it was from outside, but they certainly had chances in them, and Robbie had to make some big saves. So we're still a young, fragile team that's learning. To be able to compete and play every night, and I'm glad that we found a way to get this done tonight, and hopefully we get better going forward with a couple good games at Fair State.
And the trick now is just kind of trying to bottle up what you guys did today, right?
Trick now is trying to find consistency. Still, we really shortened the bench. If you noticed in tonight's game, we want to play more with we want to rest our guys a little bit more, have them a little fresher, a little bit more energy. I'm really glad that we got the effort we got out of some guys with the amount they played. The second period, we really juggled lines, and I thought we found some combinations that worked. When we went into the third period, we kind of lost those combinations, but I wasn't going to change the couple lines that we found that were working for us, and we kind of put the one line back together. So we still got a long ways to go, work in progress. But I said every time you win a game, you're a little bit better, and I think hopefully we're a little bit better tonight.
He hasn't played, I think, since Minnesota State, I think November 8th. Just touch on how he did.
Outstanding young man. When we protect him like that a little bit, and when he can see the puck, he's usually going to stop it. It's when we give up odd man rushes and things on any goalie that there, that some holes open up on a goalie his size and things. So couldn't have asked for more. Probably people are upset or think I'm crazy for going the way we went, but I thought it was the right time. And I'm really proud that he was able to get the win and show the team that we don't have to have just one guy to rely on. We have depth in goal.